All right. Now,
Record it live.
And it's not morning anymore.
good
More
afternoon, ballers. Welcome to the sixth episode of the Stepback. Here with my main man, Jacob Moses, Randy Hammond. Love when he does that. We are here recording live with a new episode here, stuck in quarantine. Here to discuss the newly inducted Hall of Fame members, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Randy, you're a hardworking man. I love what you guys been doing this week on your football podcast, your guest appearance on Dong City.
Dope.
How you guys been feeling this morning, this afternoon?
It's a great start to the day. It's beautiful outside. Can't go outside or play basketball or do anything fun, but I can enjoy how pretty it is out there, and it's kind of warm out, so I can crack the windows, get some fresh air, talk about some basketball with you guys, and then I'm gonna chill and watch some WrestleMania later. So all things considered, a pretty good weekend so far.
Definitely. I'll probably do the same. Just here talking with you guys. Quarantine still at the house. Probably gonna. Well, the kids are already eating lunch, so I'm gonna sit here. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna get all this information to you guys. And like Randy said, I'm gonna watch some WrestleMania, empty ass WrestleMania. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a new print ass groove on my couch and get involved with this Tiger King. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hearing
I gotta watch
things
that.
about it, and yeah, because I gotta have context for these memes, because
We had a whole pop culture life special too with Vince and Jake, and I mean they broke it down. I mean they talked in depth about it, and it got quite amount of traction. So if you have seen it, if you haven't, go check that out. It was a good
Definitely. Shout out to them. It was real good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it because I don't want to be spoiled, so I'm gonna have to check it out. After I dedicate this. Was it 8 episodes?
I believe it's 6 to 8 episodes.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that after this. So our newly inducted Hall of Famers: Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan. Randy, what's your thoughts on the newly inducted Hall of Famers?
And these three guys completely define a generation and a lot of my childhood, honestly. I mean, these three are just absolute legends of the sport. Three of the greatest players in the history of the sport. I think that Tim Duncan, without a doubt, is the greatest power forward of all time. Big fundamental, drop step off the glass. How many defensive player of the years has this guy won? Completely anchored the Spurs for 2 decades. I mean, the guy was incredible. I won't touch on KG. I'll let Jacob do that. But for me, Kobe Bryant, we've talked about Kobe Bryant, obviously, given the fact that he had his tragic passing just a couple months ago. But this was a lock. This was just something that was only a matter of time. There was no doubt in my mind that Kobe Bryant would be in the Hall of Fame. I'm very happy that it's happening. I'm going to be sad watching it. I'm wondering who's going to speak. Is it going to be Phil? Is it going to be Jerry West? Is it going to be Derek Fisher? I think it should be his wife more than anyone. She did a great job at their funeral ceremony that they had. She's very brave. She's very strong. She can get up there and talk in front of people like that. I think she should totally get up there and speak about her husband. I think she would know what he would say, what he would want to say in that situation more than anyone. I could see Shaq speaking at some point during this as well.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, growing up, like I said before, Kobe Bryant was the greatest basketball player I had ever seen. I loved his footwork. I loved his drive. I love his defensive intensity. I love his grace. I loved his swagger. I did not have swagger really at any level, especially on a basketball court. Me and him were very much opposite players. I was like a 3-and-D point guard kind of guy who didn't have that great of handles. But I think the thing that we had in common is that we both, at least I aspired to have a killer instinct like him, because I think more than anything, you want to be that guy who steps up in big moments, who's not afraid of taking that shot, who tries the hardest he possibly can in any situation. So for me, not a shocking trio, but totally well-deserved. And there's only a matter of time, like I said. I think this is one of the best classes. We will we'll look back and we'll be like, that's probably a top 3 class.
Definitely got to agree with you on that one. Just KG, that was my guy, my favorite player ever. Just his intensity on the court, I feel, was unmatched. He just talked so much shit too, and he was kind of like a power forward version of Gary Payton. he would get in your damn head, and then you would see them get so frustrated, and it was just hilarious. Plus, this 15 to 17-foot jumper was sweet. Anywhere on the court, he would hit it. Just watching his career, culminate with his championship in 08. Sucks he didn't do it in Minnesota because that's what I think everybody wanted to see it in Minnesota. Won his MVP in 2004, Defensive Player of the Year in 2008, I believe. 15 All-Star appearances. It's just been – watching his career has been great. Just Tim Duncan as well, Kobe. If you didn't like – I'll take a line out from – if you didn't like watching them, you didn't like watching NBA basketball. But it's just TD, KG, and Kobe, man. That's our childhood right there. Now just watching it all, it's weird, especially with Kobe not being here. Just to see those guys, just would have been laughing, probably reminiscing of the times, the games that they had. It would have been so great watching it, but hey, it'll be nice to see them go and get enshrined to where they need to be, where they deserve to be.
Yeah, I think of, all three share the same trait, ultimate competitors. 10 championships between the three. Kobe at 6, Garnett with
11 championships
11.
between the three.
Yep.
Oh.
Guys, Duncan and Kobe both have 5, and KG got 1.
But Duncan, quiet assassin. Kobe with the killer instinct, and Garnett with the fierce competitiveness. You mentioned his trash talking. I think of KG and Honey Nut Cheerios and waiting for him in the parking lot. I don't care for his days in Brooklyn because he was way over the hill then, but he always brought intensity that was needed to that club. Duncan, his Wrangler jeans, quiet demeanor, and which led to Popovich dynasty.
20 years.
Yeah,
I think that the three of these guys, especially KG and Kobe, were the last of a dying breed. So much of what people love of the 90s era of basketball was that it was tough, it was physical, it was a lot of shit talk, it was, not afraid to get down and dirty and nitty gritty. And I'm not taking anything away from Duncan, but I think Kobe and KG were more vocal about it, especially KG. But, these guys aren't around like this anymore. You don't see guys like these three players anymore. Guys are competitive now, yeah, but there's not that intensity as there was with these three guys. I think that you look at these three completely you take that 90s era and they bled into this era, and now there's no continuation of it. I think it kind of just stops with the way these three guys left. And it's sad, but basketball has always evolved into certain eras, and I think we are in its own era now with nobody like these three in it.
No, and I think the next one to do it is Dirk. Once he goes in, I think that's like the last of it.
Yeah, Ray Allen's already in. Allen Iverson's already in. I'm trying to think of other guys who might have played in that era. Shaq's already in. So, who else was a top-tier player in that time that's not already in, There's not.
Yeah, I think, Nash is in.
Nash is in.
Grant Hill.
So,
around that time.
Grant Hill. So, yeah.
Vince Carter. Is Vince Carter a Hall of Famer? Vince Carter is still playing. Is Tracy McGrady? Tracy McGrady's not in, is he?
I think Tracy's in.
Is he? Okay. I don't know. Vince Carter's had a long career, but is there an argument to be made that he might not be a first ballot Hall of Famer? I don't know. But Dirk, I think for sure, is the guy who is like the great player who is absolutely a lock.
And like to think about it, San Antonio tanked for Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Which,
because he played with David Robinson.
Yeah, exactly.
Think about those two in the paint. Like, it's unfair.
That Twin Towers, man.
Yeah, ask Knicks about that, right?
Yeah, back in '99, yeah. Ewan would have played. I think it would have been a little bit different, but with those two, because Duncan was still like kind of raw. He was good, but we got killed by freaking Vinny Del Negro and Avery Johnson, and Sean Elliott.
Yeah, that
man, that hurts.
Like, think of their signature moves: Duncan with the bank shot, Kobe fadeaway, and KG that mid-range half-step turn. Yep.
I gotta say, Duncan also would have a 6th ring if Pop didn't take him out of that Game 6 against the Heat.
That's true.
I don't know. He would have had a 6th ring because then Brosh doesn't get the rebound, and then Ray Allen doesn't hit the 3. So I mean, you got to think about how much. I don't know how much more that does for Duncan's legacy, but he has one more than Kobe, so it's hard to argue that he wasn't better than Kobe at that point.
It's true.
So, I mean, Pop kind of cost him another ring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a questionable decision, and like, think about that game. Like, I forgot who missed the free throw.
Oh.
LeBron, wasn't it LeBron?
Yeah.
Oh, he missed a three.
No.
Are you talking about the sequence at the end or before?
Yeah, the end.
LeBron missed a three, I'm pretty sure, and then I think he missed a free throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they came out, got it. Ray Allen, they had the freaking everything ready. They had the lines, and that three. He's like, "Get that shit out of here." That was
That's why that's the clutchest shot in NBA history. If he misses that shot, it's over. It's over. So
man, that was great.
But these three absolute, no doubt Hall of Famers, and it's sad that you won't be a crowd to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe at a later date they can hold a ceremony at some point.
I'm hoping that they postpone it because I don't live that far from Springfield. I would love to go see Kobe get in.
I'm with you on that one.
I also don't live that far from Cooperstown, so I want there to be a thing for Jeter this year. So it'd be a big year for me to get to go experience some Hall of Fame ceremonies. So I'm hoping at some point I those things do happen, so I can go check them out. I think that's the right thing to do. Is just, I mean, what's the rush in having them right there, right? I mean, you're not against clock with anything else, so why not postpone it? Try to give it a month if you can. That's my fire alarm going off. So
That's the bacon.
Yeah, that's the bacon. We're good. No fire.
I agree, Randy. Like I talked to Leon about it, and I said when KG got inducted, I wanted to be there. Like I don't care where I had to sit, it didn't matter. I wanted to be there for that one. So that would be a good one to actually go to.
Yeah, it's the end of era of the 90s basketball, and so we're taking a step back, playing with these guys in video games and whatnot. Oh, look at that. That's good form. So we sit quarantined in our homes and looking at the evolution of the video game.
Mm-hmm.
It started out with the Ataris and the Intellivisions.
Yeah, there you go.
And Jacob, I know you have an extensive collection of video games yourself.
Run it back over here. Got Dreamcast and all that, Genesis, Super Nintendo. Wow. My 64 is in my son's room. It's pretty much it's a big sports guy. It was fun playing these. Dropping 50 with KG in games, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, let me see if I can recreate 81 with Kobe. Forget 81. I went for 100. Everybody scored an NBA Live. I scored 100 with KG. I was like, man, forget this. We're gonna make Magic happy. But yeah, there's a lot of games. And plus how they do it with the graphics and how they have the moments in the games now. It's awesome.
Yeah, like the sort of graphics are like the craziest thing that come to my mind because, I'll show you. We came a long way.
Oh yeah,
yeah, no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jesus Christ,
this is the first Atari game back in '78.
That's awesome.
Let me see here.
Oh man, look at baller. Look
at this. Like 2-bit graphics. We got this guy running around the screen. Look.
Yeah.
Oh. Look, my man shot went over the backboard. Back in '78, how big were those Atari controllers though?
I don't know. I sucked with them. I couldn't. I tried it. I'm like, no. That's how it sounds.
Those graphics are so bad.
Yeah.
Really?
Nah, man. Don't try to play me like that, man. What's wrong with you?
Nah, your shot is improved.
Improved. It never left. I would like to, go out here and show it, but they got wooden planks over these backboards, man.
Yeah. Leon used to catch me with that dirt up and under. I used to be
Hey, that's the move, though. That's the move.
It is.
79, the arcade Atari.
Whew.
We've improved our graphics, though. Look at this.
There we go. And Bill Walton.
You know what we have here?
Woo!
The introduction of a black man.
About time.
Oh.
Boom, first shot. Man getting torched, though.
You see the ball?
Swat it. Get it out.
He went out of bounds.
Then my man shot an air ball, yo.
We're going to play in that Nick defense.
But you could spend all day with so much money. You gotta add coins already. You spend all day, Atari, 79, you're in the arcade, spend like $3.
I mean, that's the way to spend the day back then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all see that post over? Nothing on that.
Next up,
Nothing on that. Yeah, buddy.
Irving Bird, 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
This game, we're progressing here. Now we got game covers with actual players on it.
Mm-hmm.
That looked like an album cover.
I know. About to drop the hottest album.
That just looks like a White Man Can't Jump remake.
Going around hustling.
Yeah. Oh my, look at those.
Look at that. It's getting better.
We got color now.
Woo! EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's the Game Boy soundtrack right there.
I know, right? 83. I wasn't going to point nobody out.
Man,
Oh.
Bird with the
In the grill.
In the grill.
In the grill.
The hip foot switch.
They finally introduced the 3-point line. You got Dr. J. It's only a 2-player game. You can only play one mode.
Mm-hmm.
But, just occupy time and, what else are you going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's like an old school. Wow.
Here is one of my favorites.
Yes,
I used to play my cousin in this way back in the day on Nintendo. You can only pick, 4 teams?
Yeah, just about New York. I want to say it might have been New York. Boston was one of them. Double dribble.
New York, LA, Chicago.
Hand under heart.
I totally forgot about this one. I forgot to tell you pick the teams, but yeah, I used to kill my cousin in this. You know how?
From dude. Curry on that one.
That's how you kill them. All you have to do is go in the corner. They hit you every time.
Somebody got to dunk it. Do a cut screen. There we go.
The double clutch.
I love the cutscenes. Yeah. So you spend about 2 windmill or any brick.
Ooh. And the left
Ben,
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know Pat Riley had a game.
Mm-hmm.
So with Sega Genesis, you know, he had to put his name to everything at this time. It's the hot shot. Here's some game footage. Seattle, Boston. I think this is 99, 90. Introduction of Nita.
Look at that.
That's a bit better. Seattle needs franchise.
Slam that. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
The block shot.
spotted.
Making wild shots. This is Sega Genesis in your 90s. Yeah, this is how you occupy your time. You know,
I just see the improvement from this one from the last one.
Oh yeah. Smooth and cool. Look at that.
I mean, you start to see fans in the crowd.
Uh-huh. The same 6 people.
Finally,
Look. Oh, look at the cheerleaders. There we go.
Yep.
I used to kill this game.
one of my favorites of all time. We got who's on the cover? The Knicks and the Rockets.
Yep, right after the finals.
So Michael was gone at this point, so that's why there's no Michael, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
I think was like they gave him like a player number or something.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah.
I think it was 99. That's one of them. Still was ball
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Iconic.
It was.
Once you hear EA Sports, you know it's about to go down.
Oh yeah.
They need to bring that back. That's what they need to do.
Facts.
Wow.
This 90s music just
8-year-old. Yeah, buddy.
killing like Reggie Miller all the time and killing with
Reggie Miller could buy a cheat code in this game because we just shoot from anywhere. It's going in.
Definitely.
him and play with the Warriors in this game. Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin.
Look at those graphics.
We got Hulk Joyner in this already. Gave the crowd some color. Got a logo in center court. This looks big. In New York,
Killing
early
it.
lead. And what's happening in the finals.
Let's dump that.
Yeah.
The next one, Jordan Bird.
That was a good game.
I think that was Bird, his second one-on-one game. They marketed this man to the fullest.
What system was this for?
Game Boy,
Nintendo.
I thought it was Game Boy.
Nintendo, huh?
Yeah, it is the Game Boy.
Ah, here you go.
Oh, wow.
I remember playing it. I hated Jordan so much, I always picked Bird.
Look at this.
Before Jordan had his life.
Yeah, one-on-one game. 11, 21, deal.
I remember being freaking younger. We used to freaking, they didn't have really like force that too much in the game. So you used to do your own thing.
Like, just by this graphic, you could tell it's the end of Bird's career because
Uh-huh.
Jordan is just working him now.
Oh yeah.
Steal.
He's wearing like a new Mavericks jersey. That's on Celtics Spring. Got one of those new Mavs jerseys on.
Uh-huh.
He just keeps taking it from him. Come on, Larry.
Larry had no shot here.
Oh, Larry.
Felipe, is that you playing?
He just gave him the jab step and the flush. Bird is done here.
Yeah, buddy. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
my top 5. This is when they implemented the 3-point contest. And this,
Yep.
I used to go to town with Bobby Sora, put him in there. Bang! Oh,
This is one of the ones that changed the game forever.
do you hear that? That's like it's just smooth. Man,
Yeah, this is the one where you know you have to turn the TV down because you were up like up past your bedtime.
Yep.
Can't let him hear this because everybody knows what the deal was.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Right now it's the PS4 beep.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's fine. You get a little beat and then you're fine. But this one,
EA Sports. It's in the game.
so
you know, like it's one more game to your girl. Once she hears the beep, that's it, man. But
and I caught like the other Larry Johnson was on one of the menus, and this was great.
So,
Yeah, buddy.
so like with this is also like I believe the first one where they had like tried to implement the
Intro videos.
yes, yep, and TBS interface with it.
Chris Charles right there with that 2-piece.
Clippers getting play.
Michael Jordan was, I believe, 99.
Yep.
Yeah, this is coming off the finals. Yeah. He pushed him. We all know. He pushed him.
I don't think so.
Byron, I feel bad for you. Poor Russell. That's right.
I mean, no, he didn't get a job after that.
No, he didn't. It was embarrassing. Wait, no, I think he might have been on the Knicks.
Yeah,
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Chicago for this exhibition game between the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls.
So yeah, they implemented
This is when the
TBS.
graphics started changing.
Yeah, you got.
Here are the starters for tonight's game.
It's 89. There he is. Instead of 89.
Look at those faces.
He ain't look nothing like him. See?
And he made him 6'4".
Yep. Listen, nah.
Hello and welcome to the game. I'm Vern Lundquist.
Oh, God. I thought about that.
Vern Lundquist.
The Jazz control the tip. Stockton launches a 3. He misses the rainmaker.
Scott, just going for that ball.
Hammer.
Pippen with the short pop. Inbound pass to Hornacek.
Look at that call. Still got them tight ass
Stockton
short
to Russell. From the left side to Malone. He takes the shot.
Money.
The rebound by
Oh,
Pippen.
that's a shot.
Number 89 proceeds to pass at half court. Makes the windmill. The assist by Longley.
89. You don't even know who does that.
And Jordan ain't had this since 85, man. Get out of here. Oh,
Here's
yeah.
was when we really got crazy.
Oh, man. This game, this is on my top 5. And it is, I gave it number 5 but it's still one of the greatest games because on that new system Dreamcast, this is when you can bootleg games still. I won't get busted. Oh, well. It's too long ago. But anyway, you had to aim it. You actually had to push the triggers to get it together. But the graphics were great. Everybody like their bottom half was like huge though. So right at the time, I used to kill with Allen Iverson because he was a couple athlete, so I had to
And this was the first time that Michael was on live.
Yes.
Michael was never on NBA Live until this one.
It's on NBA Live 2000. Yep, you are right. It was on Live 2000. It was he came back. It was nice. That game was another game. Man.
All right, look at those Dreamcast controllers. You got the memory stick inside, the display. Like it ran smooth. It was fast, but the graphics were like another level at the time. I remember me and Jacob, we used to go at it, and like he would pick Iverson. I sometimes pick the Knicks. I pick the Nets, and you go looking at these graphics, and they go through the introductions. I never seen anything like it before.
Yeah, just in case I want to pick, well, I'll bring it back to one of my 2K teachers. See, we needed that VMU. Boy, you young cats, the VMU is the memory card, right? You have to stick it in the controller, and it shows you what game you were playing. Man, I feel old.
Yeah, give him a lesson, man.
Oh man, it's crazy. That controller was huge, but it's fun. I wish I could find the controller, but I'll put it somewhere. They probably took it.
So, funny story. I had a Dreamcast at one point. So, and it because it ran so fast, it sometimes would overheat.
Yep.
And it didn't turn on. One of my friends around the way talking about the Dreamcast, whatnot. So I gave it to him. 15 years later, I'm still waiting for it back. I gave it to him. Like, yeah, I'll fix it for you. Don't worry about it.
Never seen it.
Never seen him again.
But yeah, this game was pretty cool. Just like the Shaq and Kobe were unstoppable in this game. There's nothing to do with it.
And yeah, you were right. Like the lower half was ridiculously bad. And the gameplay was cool. The together kind of weak. You had to apply some pressure to the left and right. Just down to 15.
Oh, look at those controllers. I forgot about how big those controllers were.
And like the D-pad.
So easy to smash on the ground.
Yep. Leon, you should know how to smash controllers.
I've gotten better at that.
Thank God. Yeah, but it's
PS4
Yeah. When I had a Dreamcast, it was when I was a very young child and did not take it. So I definitely smashed a lot of controllers.
It's so old, it takes forever to load. Look at it. Now the game, if you play the games now, they would have been loaded already. You would have been to the second quarter.
So Neon, are you playing all these online?
Hello and welcome to the Staples Center. Thanks for tuning in to the Sega Sports Network. I'm Bob Steele along with my partner Rod West. Should be a great game tonight. Let's get started and listen to the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, NBA fans, let's go to the game's starting lineup. At the other guard position, Paul forward is Swan Walker. At the other forward is at center, Tommy Poppinko. Boston Celtics head coach, Rick Pitino. And now the starting lineup with your Los Angeles Lakers. And guard in his fourth season, Arkansas, standing 6'1", Jared Fisher. At the other guard position in his fourth season, out of Bowen Marion, heading 6'7", Kobe. At the forward position, in his 11th year from Michigan.
Remember that team they put together like Baghdad, Carmel, Steve Nash,
In his 15th year out of Oregon State, standing 6'9". In his Louisiana State, standing 7'1". O'Neal. Head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, Bill Jackson.
to open the game. He has to.
They're playing that thing at 7 seconds.
Yeah, I forgot Danny Fortune was on this team.
Anderson controls the dribble. There's the whistle, and it's out of bounds.
Air ball.
Oh, this game was fun.
Now, here's a caveat. You know who that is, right?
Franchise.
Being as the NCAA, you can't use their face.
Stevie.
Think they're slick. Everybody knows who it is.
Mm-hmm. Stevie Franchise.
This game was something else. We went to Dickie V on the comment.
Hi, this is Ron Franklin. Michigan State comes into today's game as one of the best teams in the nation. And now let's get the show underway. Ford controls the opening tip. Stolen by number 12. Takes the three. That's the mark. Number 24 rebounds the miss. Number 20 rebounds the miss. If you want to contain the boards, you got to box out. Number 24 rebounds the miss.
Everybody can block a shot.
We're going the other way. You can't score without the ball. Shoots the lead.
Put the momentum block out to the top. Like they make every shot.
Pulls up.
They had that momentum.
Yeah, we spend
shoots for three. Number 24 rebounds the miss. There he goes. The crowd was so loud the offense just had to call a timeout. They had to get a TO, baby.
Man, that was great. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, the OG.
Backstory in this game. This was the first game I had a choice in between this one or Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PS2. When I first got it, I picked NBA Street. I should have got the adventure game, but yeah. First game for the PS2 was NBA Street.
You're smart, man.
The OG, man.
Yes, sir. Stretch.
It's like the first arcade games. Yeah, NBA Jam.
Mm-hmm. My man's playing the 10. Well, since it was kind of low budget at the time, it's probably low.
We're playing in camouflage cargo shorts.
You see somebody come out like that now, you're like, I ain't playing against him.
Hell no.
Time for a little Beacon Hill ball now, babe. Brr! It's gonna be a cold one today, y'all.
So because you have like Rucker Park feel, but you know.
All right, let's check out our matchups for this game.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, fellas.
Ooh, yeah.
You can.
It's going up.
With the crossover.
Nothing easy.
Man.
But yeah, you just play this.
Guess who? Tough luck, baby. That rebound went off the dang.
I mean, the objective is to get the
Y'all up one player.
Once you do that, that's like the point.
Nice break, fella.
The alley-oop and the blocks in the game were insane.
He's coming. Oh, my man lost you.
Hit him with it.
Biggs is rough, y'all. Better got his way.
That was sweet. Nice dish.
Bonafide will shake you and bake you if you ain't careful, son.
I wish I had something 10 feet high.
I love the commentary, too, from the host. Always an added extra aspect of this game that was so cool.
Got yourself a small number of trick points there, player.
Look at that. Yeah,
NBA
buddy.
Live 05.
Yeah,
We
buddy.
came up with a hack about that game because everyone tried to beat me for Street. And so you could just, if you timed out the long ball with like 2 seconds on the X button, you could make the three with just about anyone. And they figured it out. And that's like the only way they could beat me, where it was like a faulty part in the game where you could use Shaq and shoot half-court shots and make them every time. But still a great soundtrack. Still love the commentary.
Oh, yeah.
Still a great game. Still holds up.
Money Mellow on the cover.
Yeah, that one stands the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The dunk contest.
EA
legendary.
Sports. It's in the game.
We're hoping Live comes back strong in 21.
Yeah. So like after this, they like discontinued it for a bit, and then they like rebranded it as NBA Elite, which was hot garbage.
Yeah.
You guessed it right. It's EA Sports, baby. NBA Live 2005. MC Light, Mad Funk. What y'all ready for?
Yao Ming battle.
2005. Here we go now. To maintain is my main aim. Step aside while I do my thing.
I dropped 50 points at
Can't hang still the best. It ain't nothing but a change. It's for the good, but the skill's still hot. I leave the spot shook, so give it your best shot. I'm out to make the best out of what I present. And you see me make $1 out of 15 cents. To maintain is my main aim. Step aside while I do my thing. I'm knowing that y'all can't hang still the best. When I do it, ain't nothing but a change. To maintain is my main aim. Step aside while I do my thing. I'm knowing that y'all can't hang still the best. When I do it, ain't nothing but a change.
Has been bought out for this one, baby.
NBA Live 2005.
Man, this game, it's not bad. It's it's more of it's more of like an NBA Jam-esque kind of thing when they redid it with the big heads. Blake loves it. It's more of a kid's game.
Yeah, I thought this game was trash.
Yeah,
definitely for kids, man. Definitely.
Yeah, it's not.
Definitely NBA Jam. I thought
Classic arcade action is back with NBA Playgrounds. Compete around the globe in high-flying 2-on-2 basketball games. Easy to pick up and play, NBA Playgrounds is a challenge to master. The lottery pick system introduces a new twist to the game by rewarding great play with unique rewards. NBA Playgrounds features a progression system. Uncover new moves for each player as you upgrade their experience. Play in tournament challenges from around the globe in single-player gameplay. Or take your game to the next level by playing against the best players online. Think you got what it takes? This May, get ready to up your game.
In about 10 minutes, realize you want to turn it off.
Thank God.
Here's the
There we
latest
go.
game,
AD.
2K20, and just to show you how far we came back from the Atari days. Look at these. Oh, well.
In the zone. I forgot about that game.
Yes, these are the games that I wish to forget.
In the zone.
In the zone, god awful.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
I forgot
Showtime.
this was even existed.
Oh my God.
Oh.
The greatest thing about
Look at
this
that
game,
cover.
Best thing was
the theme music.
Exactly. That was it. That's it.
I actually played this
NBA
for a
basketball.
bit.
Fox Sports.
Yeah.
Yes.
They used to make games.
Was on the cover. I played. Tim Duncan was unstoppable in this game.
I remember you actually having this game.
Yeah, Tim Duncan was unstoppable. Sean Elliott, those guys didn't miss. I threw this on there just because, we need to have some jersey representation.
Some Nets love.
Come on.
His hand might be on fire though.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
And
Love that
I'm
cover.
ashamed that Kobe put his name to this, but what are you gonna do? Courtside, one of the
first
worst
one
games
was
I've ever
good.
seen. Yeah, I didn't like any.
The 64, it was decent.
Oh,
Yeah, none of the Nintendo ones were all that great, really. I mean, especially if they were exclusive. They usually were behind the other two.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the end of our presentation. You can pick up some of these games. 2K20 is your latest one. Hopefully, Live can come back into the competition.
Hopefully.
2K with the quarantine and stoppage of play, they had a party contest last night. KD figured the first game he picks up would be in virtual play. He lost last night. I think it was Patrick Beverly and Hassan Whiteside. They played last night.
Derrick Jones.
Yeah, Derrick Jones. They all picked the Bucks.
Figures.
Yeah, they all complained about. They played on like All-Star last night, which was kind of weird.
Giannis is probably insane in that game.
Yeah, you can't stop him.
You really can't. I think he's the only 99 rated player in the game.
So is there any random team or player that you guys were good with in any 2K game that you can remember?
Oh, me? Steve Blake. I scored 60 in the game with Steve Blake.
My guy. I love Steve Blake.
Oh, man, that's when I knew I was good. When you got Steve Blake? Oh, man. I know what Leon about to say, though, because I think I was on the end of this game. So I'll be shocked if he doesn't say this one.
Nah, well, I dropped 50 with Destin Mason in Live. I used to drop buckets with Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis when they were on.
Ray Allen was a cheat code in any 2K game.
Oh, yeah, he was.
But it was Marco Jaric from the Clippers.
Okay.
That guy, like, he was rated like somewhere in the 70s. But I can get a triple double with the man. He dropped threes on the wings, and it was the Clippers for some reason. I had an affinity for.
So the last 2K game, I'm a big believer that every 2K game is basically the same with this updated roster. So I don't really buy the games anymore. But 2K13 was the last one that I had bought. And the entire 2012 Denver Nuggets, I was amazing with, because I would have the lineup of Ty Lawson, Danilo Gallinari, Wilson Chandler, Kenneth Faried, and JaVale McGee was the second coming of Shaq in that game. It made no sense that JaVale McGee, he had the drop step dunks, he was blocking every shot. It was so dumb. And Ty Lawson, if you have a fast point guard, you can pretty much make anything happen. So Ty Lawson just had the speed that I needed. Danilo could shoot, Wilson Chandler could shoot, and Faried got all my rebounds. So the 2012 Denver Nuggets were unstoppable in NBA 2K13 for me.
Oh, I wonder where all those players came from. Oh, I wonder. Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the candy. Then, like you say, Ray Allen was a cheat code. I dropped 50 about 3 times with him. But playing 2K20 now, it's just pretty much turbo with Giannis, and you're gonna drop about 70.
And they made LeBron basically the greatest shooter of all time in every single one of these games.
Oh, yeah.
He's not a bad three-point shooter, but he's also not like elite either. And LeBron has always been the most unstoppable player in any one of these games. It's kind of ridiculous.
Definitely.
And then, like 2K13, was that the first 2K Jordan was in, or?
No, it was 2K11.
Okay.
2K11.
2K11 is when you can go through it every moment that he had, like the flu game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It was nice. But I think that was the one with the Dream. It was another one with the Dream Team that I liked too. But,
might have been the same one. I think it was the same one.
It could have been. But yeah, that was fun. But Leon, how you didn't mention Carlos Boozer? You used to put in work with that guy. Carlos.
Yes.
Every time he would score, Carlos Boozer. I used to hate it.
You know what? Now that you mention it, that might have been the only time I liked Darren Williams.
Okay. The old Utah Jazz team.
For old Utah Jazz team, Boozer. I dropped Karolinko. I tried to get like triple doubles with him. And
did they have a shooter on that team? Was there Korver on that team?
No,
yeah, it was Okor on that team.
Really?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was Okor and Raja Bell.
Okor. Mehmet Okor. Yeah, he was money.
He was money from top of the range, top of the key. Like, Mr. Automatic. And Karolinko would grab every rebound, but
yes,
right.
He would.
You're right. I did put in a lot of work with Boozer.
I love it because he was a Duke player. Had to pay you a little bit more. But yeah, definitely KG. I scored 100 before. Steve Blake, Bobby Sora. I used to kill with. I don't know what it was with Bobby Sura. I used to go to work. Oh man, it was just fun putting bums in, and then you just start dropping buckets with them. Like, man,
it's more fun to do that than like I'm gonna go play online and use the Warriors. You know, like you're not fun. You're not good if you do that. Like it's more fun to try to challenge yourself and pick a scrub and try to go off with them.
Because you play freaking, it's so realistic now. Stephen Curry will pull up damn near their half court and will hit the shot. Like it's easy. But yeah.
Yeah, I try to challenge myself and play as the Hornets, but about 5 minutes in, I get frustrated and want to break my controller. So
chill.
That ain't happening anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
shout out to NBA Street Volume 2, by the way. Never bettered any game in my life. NBA Street Volume 2. I promise you, I could still beat anyone in this group, in this chat. I will beat you in that game. I'm not kidding you. I would go out of my way to embarrass you, quite frankly. I might not shut you out, but you're not getting more than 10.
That's awesome.
It's and you know it's just the only game that I truly found that I had the powers of a gamer in. And Volume 2, I don't know what it was, but it was just the best one. It was a little bit better than the original, and then 3 they kind of did too much with. I didn't love 3, but Street Volume 2 with Stretch and Biggie Little, you can put yourself in there. You can play with Kobe and Shaq. You can play with anyone you wanted. I love Street Volume 2.
And then Bobito on the freaking, he was the cat that got over the Eagles. Pretty cool. He's coming out the shoes and socks, and he would throw out all the old school Ringos.
Yeah. Oh. The soundtrack was so good for that game too.
Was good. Oh yeah, but yeah, my top game got to be the original, man. It got to be, NBA Jam. It was. We had the Super Nintendo back in the day. My aunt came home with that, and of course we picked the Knicks. I dropped freaking buckets with Starks all day. I didn't need you, and it was just Starks. Give me it. 3. He's on fire. I'll light him up. But fun fact about NBA Jam. I think whoever made it, Mark Trammell, whatever, he was a big Piston fan, and he hated the Bulls. So the last 2 minutes or the last second shot or something like that of any game, the Bulls will always miss a shot. They would not be clutch at all. He put a code in there because he hated the team that much. But it was definitely a good game. Man.
Wow, that doesn't seem fair at all.
I didn't know that, but so with the Knicks, you said you never picked Ewing. Like I never picked Harper because he couldn't shoot.
Mm-hmm.
The Heat, I like Rashawn Leonard. That was my go-to guy there. And with the Warriors, it was Ronnie Cycli.
I was a Mullen guy.
But though that NBA Jam is in my top 3. He's on fire. Boom shakalaka.
Breaking the glass.
I mean, if they remake that game, I'd buy it tomorrow. I think they're supposed to, but I'm not entirely sure.
I heard about that too, but I'm mad about. I had an NBA Jam version with Barkley in it. This is before Barkley had all his rights, and I had the game. It was Barkley and Marley, I believe, were the two, and then they moved it, and then he's not in the game anymore after a certain while. And another quick story: Jordan and Shaq were supposed to be in the game. Jordan was supposed. He wanted Jordan to be in the game, but he had his own licensing. You know how that goes. And Shaq. It was too late for Shaq to get in it, so they both had personal, or I think the only 2 that exist where they're actually in the game. I wish I could get my hands on that, but I ain't spending $30,000-$40,000 on a damn game. Forget about that nonsense.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is.
But I mean, at least you're seeing more of these barcades coming out where they have the NBA Jam there, and I mean, it's never open, but you get in there, maybe you get lucky, and then you can just spend hours on there, just reliving your childhood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just a step back in history. I like this trip down memory lane. It's brought back some good memories. Brought back some ass whoopings I gave you, and Saturday morning fun.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of some more Saturday morning fun, well, now Saturday afternoon. Wanted to introduce a Jeopardy game between our 2 hosts. So. We would like to have your feedback on it, hopefully something we can introduce and expand into the rest of the groups. Maybe have our members challenge the host or members challenge other members. There's nothing to gamble on now. You can gamble away some here. This is something we want to interact with the group. We tried to do it before with the March Madness bracket, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, it never happened.
Calm down a little bit, bro.
So,
unfortunately,
yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm going to introduce the game to you guys. It's very simple. Matter of fact, you guys are going to actually rock, paper, scissors, open up the game.
All right.
Okay.
Ready? All right. Can you see it? Can you see my hand?
Yeah.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
There you go.
All right. So I win.
Randy will pick from the board first. I will share my screen and we'll introduce the rules to you. Here.
Get to it, Trebek. Come on.
The Black Trebek.
Welcome to Jeopardy. Here we have our categories. This is the step back. This is trivia about game pre-90s. Stadium. This is the category where the stadium you recognize. The answer is a team or a city that you affiliate with the stadium name. Nicknames here are there'll be a nickname and you associate the player. The logo, you have a picture of a logo, you identify the team. MVP here, have the year of the MVP and you will name the MVP from that year. Alma mater will be the player and you'll recognize the answer would be the school they came from.
Okay.
Okay.
Randy here is the fox. Jacob is broccoli. You guys have your buzzers ready?
Sure do.
Better light up.
So I start us off here, right?
Yep.
I'm just going to do an easy one here to start us off. Let me do logos for 100. I'm going to do Villanova.
Correct.
What is Villanova? I should say.
Randy with a quick 100.
Yeah. I get to keep going here, right? So I'm just going to get me into the swing of things. Let's do logos for 200.
Right.
What is Virginia?
Correct. The man is on a roll.
He's heating up.
All right, let's keep it going. Let's go logos for 300.
Good job, bud.
Randy again.
What is Baylor?
Correct. My man is sweeping the floor right now.
Getting all the easy ones out of the way. They're going to get harder.
Oh, it kept restarting.
This moment. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Randy is sweeping the category so far.
Yep, let's keep it going. Logos for 400.
Jacob. Correct.
I thought so, but I didn't want to be wrong and lose all my money. All right, Jacob, you get to pick.
So let's finish it off, logos for 500.
Randy.
What is Creighton?
Oh, there you go. That's good. I couldn't remember what they were.
I thought I was like, if it's Colgate, I'm going to be very mad.
Good job.
Thank you. All right, now we got to start doing this a little bit harder. Let's go MVPs for 100.
2010, 2011 MVP was Randy.
Who is Derrick Rose?
Correct.
Oh yeah, knees.
I knew he wasn't LeBron. I was like, that has to be the Rose.
Yeah.
Good job.
Let's do MVPs for 200.
2014, 2015 MVP. Jacob. Yep. No, I'm sorry.
Steph. Oh no.
Was he? Oh, I thought it. So KD must have been 13, 14 then.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was.
That's my fault.
All right.
Stephen Curry. Okay. That wasn't the unanimous year then. That the unanimous year was year after that.
Yeah, it was after that. Yeah.
My fault.
Jacob.
Right, Randy. Yeah, Randy, you pick. I clicked the wrong button.
Okay, so let's do MVPs for 300.
05, 06. Randy.
Who is Steve Nash?
Yep. Good job.
I was like, Nash or Dirk, it's one of them. Let me just go.
I think that was the Nash Kobe year, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Nash took 2 of them from Kobe, in my opinion. So, yeah. Let's do alma mater for 100.
Derrick Rose. Jacob.
Memphis.
Yep.
I knew that one too. That was easy. I feel like that was not the easiest one ever, but
Alma mater 200. Let's keep it rolling.
Rajon Rondo. Jacob. What was that?
Kentucky.
Good job.
Yeah, that was loud. Yeah.
Still your board.
Yeah, let's go 300 alma mater.
Magic Johnson. Jacob again.
Michigan State.
Oh, how did you beat me to do that? I hit it so quick.
Oh, my man's catching up.
Yeah.
Alma mater 400.
This is his expertise that appears.
Shaquille O'Neal. Jacob again.
LSU.
I hit it. How? This game's rigged.
Jacob taking the lead by 100.
Let's finish it off. 500.
I hit it as soon as I could.
Kevin Love. Jacob again.
UCLA, my God.
I don't even know how you beat me to any of those.
As
unreal.
Jacob sweeps that board. Good job.
Let's go nicknames for 100.
Pistol. Jacob.
Pete Maravich.
Yep. I get quick on the trigger, Randy.
I'm hitting it pretty quick. I don't know what's going on.
2,200 to 1,500.
Nicknames for 200.
Here you go. Dream. Randy.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
There you go. Nice.
Let's do nicknames for 300.
Iceman. Jacob.
George Gervin. The finger roll.
I don't know how much quicker I can hit this button. I clicked it as soon as I could.
Nicknames for 400.
Big Country. Jacob.
Yep, Brian Reed. Vancouver Grizzlies.
Little trip down memory lane there. Good job.
Good Lord. Nicknames for 500.
Agent Zero. Randy.
Gilbert Arenas.
Shoot him up.
I would have accepted Hibachi.
Hibachi.
Good job.
That was awesome.
All right, let's go MVPs for 400.
03, 04 MVP. Jacob. That is KG.
Yeah.
Good job. I had to mix up before.
Let's finish it off. 5 MVPs.
76, 77 MVP. Jacob. Who? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Wow. I'm getting dominated now. You got double my score yet? Jesus.
Almost.
Let's do Stadium 400.
Amway Arena. Jacob.
We went there. It's the Magic.
I hit the buzzer so quick.
Damn buzzer.
It's faulty.
Let's go Stadium for 200.
AT&T Center.
I think I know it, but I didn't want to pick it.
I don't know.
I want to say the Rockets or the Spurs. Yep, there it is.
San Antonio Spurs.
I know the Rockets. I don't know the Spurs.
I had a feeling it was the Spurs. And I was like, oh. All right. Let's do Stadium for 300.
Pepsi Center. Jacob.
Denver, the Nuggets.
Randy, I saw you getting ready to buzz in.
I know. I hit it, and I had to think about it for a second, and then I got it. I knew that one. I played so many games with the Nuggets in 2K. I should have won that quicker.
Stadium for 400.
Wells Fargo Center. Randy.
Philadelphia 76ers.
Good job. I saw a Justin Timberlake concert there. It was pretty good.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Let's do stadiums for 500.
Movie King Center. Jacob.
Pelican.
Oh, that damn buzzer again. I saw it again, Randy.
I hit it so quick. I hit it like right when I was allowed to. I'm getting dominated by this buzzer right now.
Step back for 100.
61-62 season. This player had games of 178 and 73 points. Jacob. The 100 was a dead giveaway, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a dead giveaway. Plus, he was on the Warriors, so I kind of knew that. Like that kind of ran back. All right. Step back for 200.
1968, the team crossed through the coop and landed in the city. Jacob. Got it again. Got it again. Still your board.
Let's do step back for 500.
500.
John Wooden led this school to 10 NCAA titles. Jacob.
UCLA.
How is that a $500 question? Like I call BS on the creator of this game.
Step back for 300.
I'm protesting the result of this game.
1979, the NBA adopted the three-point shot used earlier by this competing league. Jacob.
ABA.
What other league could it be?
What are you doing,
And we will finish out the board.
Finish it.
Underhand free throw technique is associated with this Golden State Warrior Hall of Famer. Jacob.
The father of Rick and John. The father of John and Brent. It's Rick.
It's John and Brent.
Brent. I said Brent. I caught it back. I said Brent. I know. I caught it at the end of it. It's Rick anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I'm right.
Sweeps that board.
Oh God! Yeah.
Enter my wager, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here goes nothing.
Hold up. Don't fall.
So these guys entering wagers on their phones.
All right.
It won't even let me type it in. Oh no, yeah, well.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I gotta get this in.
This player is the all-time leader in technical fouls, 300.
I don't know.
I guessed.
Well,
same thing.
Think about it. Who always picked up a technical foul in the league in the 2000s?
Well, if it's who I think it is, then I got it right. Yeah.
I think I got it.
Yeah,
None
I think I
other
got
than
it too. Yep.
Rasheed Wallace.
There you go.
I got it.
Nice.
That's my guess. That's the first person I thought of.
Uh-huh.
So
they arguing.
Job, Fox, and
So how much did you wager there,
Really?
Jacob?
500. Yeah. I should have went all in. No.
I went all in.
I should have.
I had no choice. I was going to beat you regardless. So.
And there it is.
Jacob. Thank you. That useless information comes in handy, I guess.
So.
How did I – wait, what? That doesn't make sense.
Here we go. Show scores.
It's supposed to double.
Yeah, mine was supposed to double. See, this game's rigged.
Yeah.
It's called BS.
So it would be.
I lost anyway.
Yeah, but it's. Well, I mean, you lost by what? 800? No, 18.
Yeah.
75, 52. So that was our introductory Jeopardy game. What do you guys think of it?
It wasn't bad. Gotta get the.
I have problems with the buzzer, but other than that, it was fun. I'm glad. I didn't know what to expect going in. It's like, do you know enough about basketball to actually be doing this? And I think that Jacob was trying to downplay his knowledge here, but the guy
yeah, he definitely
totally hustled me. It's okay. Yeah. I'll learn for next time. So, it was fun.
No, it was pretty fun. No, it was fun. Those questions, like I said, it's just most of that stuff is just I knew, but I wasn't sure I was going to remember it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I would have conversations with my grandparents, like, Jacob, do you remember who used to do this, and this? And I'll come up with an answer like that. And, like, that's how much I used to be in the basketball. I used to eat, breathe, and that, but it's crazy. But, yeah, it was pretty fun. I hope other groups implement that. That would be pretty cool to see.
So, yeah, hopefully, gather some feedback. You guys like it, we can introduce it, maybe expand it into the other groups, or have our members come in and challenge each other, challenge a host. Cool. We really get this going, get some people, get to know our members, because that's the life group difference.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And, I'd like to thank you guys for playing, and glad you guys had some fun, and see where this goes.
Yeah, I like
Thanks for having me on, as always, guys. It's a pleasure.
No problem. Thank you for coming on, Randy. It's always appreciated. You're the man.
Thank you, guys.
No problem, man. And I'd like to thank you for tuning in to our episode of Stepback. Sorry for technical difficulties. We still value your viewership, and thank you guys for tuning in. Catch up on the comments later, and we're out.
Catch you on the flip side.